Hey everybody, I'm here with some science and art all in one. Super cool. So this week we've been talking about what animals and humans need to survive. So also as humans need things and animals need things, sometimes our life cycle changes. For example, a human, when they're born and they come right out of the mommy's belly, they look pretty darn similar to what they look like as a grown up. We still have our fingers and our toes. We're just a little bit bigger, maybe more hair. We can talk and things like that. But other animals, as they go through their life, they change a lot. And that is called a life cycle. All living things have a life cycle. So some are really similar, like humans, from baby to adult to maybe even elderly. We look pretty much the same and just a little bit of a difference, excuse me. But there are other animals that are super different. So this week we've been talking about a butterfly and how a butterfly looks super different as it changes and goes through its life cycle. So there are 4 stages of a butterfly life cycle, and this week you are going to get to do some fun art around a butterfly life cycle. So again, I have a pencil that you'll need to start, markers, and I have colored pencils, but you could also use crayons. So make sure you have those supplies nearby. You're welcome to do a little bit every day, or if you want to knock this out in one sitting, go right ahead. So the first thing you need on your paper when you are starting anything is your name. You guessed it. So you always have to put your name on your paper. It goes like this: name on my paper, first thing. So I'm going to put my name on my paper. Mrs. Flam. And I decided to put my paper, this is called horizontal. This is like a row, like a rowboat, like we've talked about. You could also put your paper up and down. This is called vertical, or columns, like the White House. When things go up and down, they're sometimes called columns. So either way is fine. I'm just choosing that mine is going to be horizontal, or like a row, like a rowboat. So I like always starting with pencil because you can erase if you make a mistake, because we all make mistakes, and why else would they make erasers if we weren't allowed to make mistakes? So start out with a pencil, and then you can copy it over with a marker, just like we did last week, okay? So at the top, I need to put a title of what I'm going to draw here, and I'm going to write the life cycle of a butterfly, or the butterfly life cycle. Butterfly life cycle. And every letter is capitalized to start. So I don't know if you can see that. You'll see it better when I put it in marker, but then I'm going to put a big line underneath it like that. And then that way people can tell what it is. So I hope you can see this. It says butterfly life cycle. The B is capitalized, the L is capitalized, and the C is capitalized, and nothing else. This C in cycle is a soft C. It says S, okay, but it is a C. So when a butterfly is born, they are born as an egg. Yeah, they come out as an egg. So I'm just gonna draw like this little leaf here. You can draw your own leaf. That's my leaf. And on this leaf is this dot. And on that leaf, I can tell is an egg. You don't have to draw the leaf. You could just draw a circle. And that is the egg. Okay. Hopefully you can see that if I move into the shade. Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay. So the egg. Then I'm not going to draw the arrow yet, but over here, once it's born, it's an egg. And then when the egg breaks, out comes a caterpillar. So I'm going to draw my long caterpillar, and I'm going to give little eyes and a little mouth and some legs. You can make it how you want. And then underneath, I'm going to write cat. Remember that ER is what says not R on its own. Caterpillar. So I kind of use chunky monkey. I kind of use stretchy snake. All right. Egg, caterpillar. After the caterpillar comes, the caterpillar goes along and eats all this food, chomps through some yummy leaves, things like that. Then it goes into, I'm going to try my best to draw this, but here's a tree. Some branches popping off. And attached to the tree is this chrysalis. Okay, and it has like these lines like this. Okay, and it's called a CHRYSALIS, chrysalis. Okay, it's also called a cocoon. So I would like for you to write the word chrysalis, okay? Then this is where it gets really fun. After it goes into the chrysalis, it then is in the chrysalis for some time, and when it's ready, it comes out as a big, beautiful butterfly. I left a really big spot, and I left a really big spot here because this is where your hands are gonna go to be the wings of the butterfly. Now, if you have paint and a grown-up at home will help you use paint, you're absolutely allowed to paint one hand red or red and orange, whatever you'd like. If you don't, I want you to take your hand and a pencil and go on the paper. Mine may not fit because my hands are just so big. I'm like a grown-up. So what I'm gonna do, instead of doing it like that, it would cover up my caterpillar and my chrysalis. I'm gonna put my fingers together. I'm gonna turn it like this, so I can have two hands on there. Then I'm gonna take my pencil and I'm gonna trace it. These are gonna be the wings of my butterfly. All right, then I'm gonna meet it around, close off the wrist. But see, I have a cute little hand for a caterpillar. Then this is the hard part because I'm not very strong with my left hand yet, remember? So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna just go like, same thing. I'm gonna outline my hand. Okay, and come around. And then I'm gonna close off my hand. Now I have the wings of my butterfly. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my pencil and I'm gonna draw an arrow to each stage. So that way I can tell what happens next. So it always repeats. The life cycle is always going to repeat. So you have your egg, turns into a caterpillar, turns into a chrysalis, butterfly. And then the butterfly lays an egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. And it just keeps going. Now I need to draw like a little body in here like this, and a little head, some eyes. And this is my butterfly. I'm gonna take a picture so I can post it on our Google site. And then I would like for you to color it. So you don't have to color it if you were able to use paint for your wings. You may wanna do the body and everything, and then if a grown-up will let you do the wings like that, then you can. I think that would be really awesome, but it's okay if it can happen. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace my writing with my marker. Butterfly, life, cycle. And then I underline it. And now hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better. Yep, much better. Then I'm gonna use the other colors and I'm gonna color in my leaf. I'm not gonna color my egg because eggs should be white. But if I wanted to, I'm just gonna do the outline and then I'm gonna draw the egg black. I'm gonna trace over my arrows with my black marker so you can see them. go. Okay, I got them all. Then I'm going to trace my words. Egg comes first. Then the caterpillar. Caterpillar has 2 L's in it. Chrysalis, Chrysalis, only has, whoa, 1 L. Okay, chrysalis. Let's see, can you move this over if you can see it better? I will take pictures and put it on our site and everything. And then butterfly comes last. Breaks out of that chrysalis and becomes a beautiful butterfly. So just so you know, a cocoon is a synonym for chrysalis. So they're 2 words that mean the same thing, but are just 2 totally different words. So here's my cute little butterfly, right? And then here's my cute little caterpillar. He's like got a happy little face because he's just eating everything. And I can go back in and color this in. I'm just drawing all my little cute little caterpillar legs. The cocoon or the chrysalis is really like sometimes like a brown maybe. So or like a off-white, darker white. So you could use, I don't know, if you're using crayons, that might be easier than markers. But I still like the idea of tracing the outside. Ooh. And then I can color it in with my colored pencils. Okay. And then the wings are supposed to be beautiful. And if you were lucky enough to have a grown-up help you at home, you can use, I'm looking for a better color for my wings. Yes, I like purple. If you can get paint, then you don't have to trace it. You'll have your cute little handprint for your parents or grown-ups at home. Just please make sure you ask before you throw this away because, oh my gosh, friends, parents, grown-ups, I'll tell you what, we love cute little things like this. So then if I wanted to, I could then take another color and make symmetrical spots. Symmetrical means it's the same on both sides. It's like if I cut it down the center, it looks the same on both sides. So I would just draw, like just have fun and make it, like I said, symmetrical. It's the same on both sides. So I'll do like 1, 2, 3. And then of course, gotta have 1, 2, 3. It's symmetrical. Okay, and then when I'm done outlining everything, I can then take my colored pencil and I can color in my cocoon. I made it yellow with a brown outline because it is they're kind of brown looking. Some of them can be kind of dark. It just depends on the species of butterfly. But that is that, and then I'm gonna use brown to color in my tree. And hopefully now you can see a little bit better. So even if you just had to listen and you couldn't see what I was doing on my paper, you can hopefully see now what I was doing. And then of course I need a green to color in my leaf. Not gonna color in that egg green, because it's not green. This is a realistic, this is a true drawing of the life cycle of a butterfly. Okay. And then I could color in my caterpillar any kinds of colors that I want because I really think caterpillars are all sorts of different colors. I don't know, maybe I'll make mine like a light green because I think I've seen a lot of light green ones and that's true. So when you are doing something about, you know, real things, it has to be true to the colors. I couldn't be like, oh, this is a hot pink and purple. caterpillar. I've never seen a hot pink and purple one. Could I color my butterfly with all these cool colors, like in here red? Yeah, because butterflies do come in lots of pretty fun colors. Okay, and then you can mix it up. All right, so you can keep going with this. I will take a picture of it, and then you can send me your butterfly life cycle photos. But this is what I am looking for your butterfly life cycle. I'm just going to keep coloring it. I'm going to color all my fingers this light green. So I hope you have fun with this. This again could be your art for the week because you're coloring and drawing and you're labeling. So when you have things that are true, like in a nonfiction book, stories that are real, you have labels, and this is labeling. This is the butterfly. This is the cocoon or the chrysalis. Remember, we're writing chrysalis. Okay, and then that way people can see your awesome work. So anyway, good luck with this. I'll post the final product when I'm done coloring in my butterfly hands. Hope you guys enjoy.